Wilhelm knew I was staying with his friends and came in for coffee one afternoon. He realized that I was surprised and distressed to see him in full Nazi attire. So having got me alone, he said, "Could you spend a few hours in Cologne tomorrow? It is not far from here, and I am told you have recently been with English friends in Berlin meeting some of our Nazi leaders. I care so much, more than anything, that my English friends should understand this movement and should not believe all the lies about it in the foreign papers. Could we talk about it together?" "All right, Wilhelm. Let us meet in the big hotel near Cologne station and have coffee there tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. "That is excellent," he said, and then almost to himself he added, "It is easier to talk in a big hotel, because in a restaurant you are much nearer other people." I sat in the corner of the large lounge and watched Wilhelm enter the next morning. My corner was rather dark, and it took him a moment or two to find me. He was a handsome young man of just under 6 feet in height, slender in build, with dark hair and eyes and a sensitive and extremely intelligent face. His uniform was beautifully cut and became him well, for in those days the SS uniform had not yet become the symbol of all that is bestial and insolent. Wilhelm came from a simple middle-class home, but his bearing was aristocratic and his intellect penetrating. It seemed impossible that he should pay even lip service to the kind of nonsense that a man like Daimler was writing. We ordered our coffee, and he inquired eagerly, "Who were the British group of educationalists you took to Berlin, and who were the lecturers on the Nazi side?" I showed him the program, and when he had glanced at it, he said, "Tell me, did your people see something of the inspiration of the philosophy of our new movement in Germany?" To which I replied, "Wilhelm, how can you ask me that? It is a rotten philosophy, and those of us who know and love Germany feel humiliated that a country so famed for scholarship should have such second-rate people teaching in your universities." Almost angrily he replied, "Oh, you have grown so old in your country that you do not know new wine when it is there." Old wine or new wine, it is rotten, Wilhelm, and not only am I distressed for your country that so many are being misled, but I cannot think what you are doing to your mind if you allow yourself to accept such stuff as that. There was silence for a time, and I realized that Wilhelm was almost too deeply moved to speak. When he did, his face was pale as he turned to me and said very quietly, "For God's sake, don't raise any further conflict for me.